Ladies and gentlemen, I would say most anticipated objective guide, maybe objective guide promo is what I was originally going to say, one of the most anticipated promos of the year. Now, honestly, could you say that for Future Stars? I'll say disregarding Team of the Year and Team of the Season, so like the big promos, Future Stars is probably up there with Foot Birthday for me as one of the best in FIFA Ultimate Team history. I absolutely love Future Stars. Now obviously we've got some great cards and packs, but obviously as you can tell by the title, today we're going to be looking at the Chalobah objectives. Now if you guys are new to my objective guides, what we do is we work from the top all the way down to the bottom. I'll give you guys my tips and tricks as we go. For example, it might be like a score with a cross, so I'll give you my tips and tricks how to do that. And then also after we give out the tips and tricks, I'm going to build you guys a squad between roughly 15 and 25,000 coins that you can use in this game mode to complete these Chalobah objectives. Now for this objective, it is a 10-part objective, and it is like as you go you upgrade the card. You use one card to complete another, then with that upgraded card you're going to use that, etc, etc. So make sure you follow along carefully as well. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe for player reviews, objective guides and all that good stuff. And without further ado, boys, let's get into it. So first up, you've got score 4 goals using English players. This isn't in Foot Champs, Division Rivals, or something like that. This can be in any game mode you want. So get that done easily. You can do that in squad battles on beginner difficulty if you want. Get the 4 goals and then you'll get a 79 rated CDM Chalobah. Now we've got assist 6 goals using 79 overall Future Stars Chalobah. This 79 that you do use, obviously from getting the English goals, you now need to assist 6 goals with the card. Once again, in no specific game mode, so you'd be able to get this done in beginner squad battles. You've got score in 5 separate squad battle matches on at least semi-pro difficulty or division rivals with 79 overall Future Stars Chalobah, and you will earn an 83 rated centre-back one, right? So what you could do is obviously 2 birds with 1 stone. Play a squad battles match on semi-pro difficulty, which I'll show you guys in a second, the best way to play the squad battles and how to go by that, and just keep refreshing and playing poor teams each time. So you want to try assist 6 goals and score in 5 separate matches with that 79, obviously on at least semi-pro. Now with that 83 rated card you receive, you're going to want to assist using a defender in 4 separate squad battle matches on, once again, at least semi-pro. Now the assist with defenders, his base card is a defender, or his 83 anyway. So what you want to do with assist with defenders, obviously it can be challenging if you play with him at centre back and then you like push up all the way and try and get an assist that way. In my opinion, the assist with defenders is the best if you start him centre back, but in game move him up to centre mid cam, maybe even just move him up to a right wing and a left wing for that game to assist with that. Obviously you need to do it in 4 separate games. So my tip for that one, assisting with defenders or defenders, is to pause in game, go into the game starting him centre back, pause in game and move him up to left wing or right wing, even second striker, depending on the formation you play. Concede no more than 1 goal in 3 separate squad battle matches on at least professional difficulty. Now if you are having trouble with these ones, then obviously you can play them on semi-pro, then focus on this one and up the difficulty to professional. But if you guys are still struggling, or if you guys have no worries at it, if you're a good player, then you can just do them all on professional and get another objective done, 2 birds with 1 stone. But concede no more than 1 goal in 3 separate matches, which means you can only concede at most 1 goal, right? So if you won 2-1, you'd be fine, but if you won 3-2, then no, it wouldn't count because you've conceded more than once. And that is with in 3 separate games with the 83 Chalobah in your squad. So you also get some 81 plus times 3 defender packs and some packs here as well, which is nice. So there's always that if you want. Score in 8 separate squad battle matches on at least professional with 83 overall Future Stars Chalobah in your starting squad, and you'll get the 85 overall CDM. So 8 separate matches, professional difficulty with the 83. I'd probably want to play that 83 rated. I know he's a centre back, but you need to score with him, so I'll genuinely probably play him like centre mid in game, move him up in game, and he'll help get those assists and goals. Win 4 matches in the live foot friendly managerial masterpiece with 85 overall Future Stars Chalobah in your starting squad. Assist 5 goals using 85 overall Future Stars Chalobah in managerial masterpiece. Score in 10 separate matches Score in 10 separate matches using Premier League players in the live foot-friendly managerial masterpiece, and play 25 matches with Chalobah in your squad, which you'll get throughout doing all of them. So what I can say with this one, boys, tip number 1 is double up. So you'd be able to get the assist 6 goals. After you score the 4 goals, you'll be able to get assist 6 goals, score in 5 separate matches on semi-pro with a 79 overall Future Stars Chalobah, right? So you can double up with them. Assist using defenders in 4 separate you can get alongside doing the concede no more than 1 goal in 3 matches. The score in 8 you can double up with obviously the the score in 8 as well. With the 83 you'll be able to get done whilst you're doing these other objectives. So if that makes any sense. So essentially you're stacking them up, 2 birds with 1 stone. You don't want to just do one objective then focus on the next, because it's not the fastest. Like if you want to try and get the you want to score in a separate match with him, and at the same time you'd also want to assist with a defender, right? Boom, 2 birds with 1 stone. Now as for the managerial masterpiece, let's get into the squad builder. So managerial masterpiece is a game mode where it is, I believe, a max rating, unless they have changed it, which I don't think they have. I believe managerial masterpiece is a game mode where it's like a max rating of 76 or something along those lines. Whereas a managerial masterpiece, so team overall rating at most 77, only 1 player 88 or higher, only max 1 lone player, and you need to have no players 73 or below, and you need to try and use their 85 Chalobah in this managerial masterpiece game mode. So let's get into the squad builder. Remember, this managerial masterpiece squad builder will cost between 15 and 25,000 coins that those of a community that maybe can't afford a massive insane team will be able to build. Right, so for the managerial masterpiece squad, we've built a full Prem side because I believe it's score in 10 separate matches using Prem players in managerial masterpiece, and obviously we have got the Chalobah card, the 85 rated variant of him in the managerial masterpiece squad as required as well. So we've gone for a 4-4-2 formation, and as you can see we've got the squad rating of 77. We've got no players that are 73 or below, and obviously as well we've got no players over 88, so we'll be able to play this match. In my opinion, this is the most meta team you can build for this managerial masterpiece game mode squad. At left striker we have gone for Anthony Martial, very meta card, 81 rated, we all know how meta he is. Right striker we've gone for Daka, although he cannot pass at all, he can dribble and he's got the pace, which I feel like is all you really want in this managerial masterpiece game mode, because remember, no one will have any crazy players whatsoever in this game mode. Left mid we've gone for Saint Maximin, 5-star skills, amazing dribbling, great pace, everything you want for a winger. Obviously, he is a CDM, but we are actually playing him on 8 chem, or it'll be 9 chem with a manager, or when you have him first owner. But we are going to be playing him, obviously, a CDM in a centre mid position. It genuinely doesn't matter. If anything, it's probably better because he'll be pushed up a little bit more. But obviously, the whole point of a managerial masterpiece is you need to have him in the squad. Right centre mid, we've gone for the Oxlade-Chamberlain. Actually, a really nice box-to-box centre mid, a more attacking variant as well, with our 87 balance. Right mid we've gone for Dan James. Left back we have gone for a 74 rated silver, and I actually used him in my main team at the beginning of the game, and it is Rico Henry, 5'7" with 89 agility and 90 balance. We absolutely love. We've gone for Nathan Ake and Tuanzebe, another silver card, as my 2 centre backs, because once again we need the 74 silver cards to bring the rating down a little bit. Right back we've gone for Fredericks, and in net we have gone for Forster, who's not only got a 5-star weak foot, he is 6'7", and he's an absolute giant. So this team will come in at around maybe 10 to 15,000 coins. Now tip number 1 is going to be the bench. The bench is the most important. Make sure it's 74 rated, cannot be any less, or if it goes any higher the rating will go above 78. So make sure your whole bench, you got 7 players that is 74 rated. Check your club, go for silver commons. You might have some 74 silver common cards. Remember, it can't be 73 or below, so I could only use this dude here. These 73s, it would be too low rated for the requirements, and if you were to go for 75s or something, it will probably push it over the 77 rating. So check your silver commons, check your silver rares for 74s. If not, you're going to go out and have to buy some. As well, Liberatories and Sudamericana cards do count as silvers, so if you've got any 74 rated Liberatories cards, then you'll be good to go in that instinct as well. Like, we've got a couple 74s here. We've got 3 74 Liberatories. So tip number 1, and the most important, make sure your bench is all 74 rated. No more or no less, to make sure you've got the correct rating and the correct requirements for this managerial masterpiece game mode. Now heading on over to the second tip, this is an actual important tip. Now managerial masterpiece, everyone's going to be using average teams, and the difference between you winning over your opponent could simply be chemistry styles. Now chemistry styles, let's take Anthony Martial for an example, and what I'm going to do here as well is I'm actually going to flick on over to the Footbin view. I'm not sponsored by them. Let's have a look. 1 million for the Smith Rowe. Oh, I'm tempted. I love me a Smith Rowe. Anyway, getting sidetracked. So, I'm not sponsored by Footbin. I'm just using these guys as an example. But he's currently 1.9 on both consoles. Let's say chuck a Hunter on him. He gets a plus 10 pace and plus 6 shooting, and he goes to an 85 rated striker in game. So although he's only 81 rated, with a Hunter applied, he'll be rapid and he'll play like he's 85 in game. Chuck a marksman on him, he goes to an 86 rated striker, gets a plus 7 shooting, plus 9 dribbling, and plus 6 physical, so he'll get a plus 5 boost in game. As I said, although he's only 81 rated with a correct chemistry style, he's going to perform as if he's an 86 rated card. You don't have to go out and buy, you know, hunters for your attackers and shadows for your defenders, because it's quite pricey, but I've got 269 chem styles. I'd recommend just chucking, look, I got 10 Deadeyes, we'll chuck a Deadeye on Martial, it will give him a shooting and passing boost, and who knows, maybe that chemistry style difference could be the difference between you winning and you not winning, right? And now the third tip, this is all up to you. You don't have to, but in my opinion, I think lots of the community will, it's like an unspoken community rule, and it is going to be golden goal. If you score first, your opponent will quit. If you concede first, you'll pause and quit. It is faster for both parties, and this is definitely an objective you'd be able to get. You'd be able to do golden goal with for the most part. Now, if you do golden goal, make sure you rename your team name to golden goal. So when you load into a team and you see your opponent's team, your opponent will see his. He'll be like, oh right, his team name's golden goal. Now, what we're going to do to end, boys, we're just going to go over all of these again and recap them. So first, you want to start off score 4 goals using English players to get the 78. With the 78, you then want to assist 6 goals, which you can do in a beginner squad battles match, and as I said, you want to double up on them, 2 birds with 1 stone. You also want to get the score in 5 separate squad battle matches on semi-pro with a 79, so give a 6 assists at the same time of scoring in 5 separate matches with a 79 rated card. And then you're going to get an 83 rated card. With this 83 rated card, you've got assists using defenders in 4 separate matches on at least semi-pro or division rivals if you really want to. So with semi-pro, with 83 rated, assisting with defenders, start him as a centre back in game and move him up to like a midfielder, even a right wing in game as well. Concede no more than 1 goal in 3 separate squad battles, which you'll be getting done at the same time as this one. You got scored 8 separate squad battle matches with your 83 Future Stars Chalobah, so not only are you wanting to get the assists in 4 separate matches, the assist using a defender, it doesn't have to be with Chalobah, it can be any defender, but I do think, you know, you may as well, if you're trying to get goals with him anyway. It is on professional difficulty, or if you're not comfortable on professional, you can do these ones on semi-pro, then make that jump to professional when you can. But if you are good enough for professional difficulty, you can work on 3 different objectives at the same time, so it'll be very handy. Score in 8 separate squad battle matches with the 83 overall. Now this one as well, once again, you want to be scoring in separate matches with him. Moving this 83 rated card up in game is probably going to be your best option, and you're going to get an 85 rated actually, no, to be fair, it's not score with him, it's score in 8 separate matches with him in your squad, right? But still, I still would move him up in game to try get like the score in 5 separate matches with the 79. Now, you get what I mean, right? So, I would move him up in game still to get the assists in that, but the goals can come from anyone as long as he is in that starting lineup. Win 4 matches in the live foot friendly. See, now this is where you have to switch over when you've got the 85 to managerial masterpiece. Win 4 matches in managerial masterpiece with his 85 in your squad. Assist 5 goals using Chalobah in the live foot friendly. Score in 10 separate matches using Prem players in the life-friendly managerial masterpiece. So, just to recap, boys, 2 birds with 1 stone for the objectives and squad battles. Move the defenders up in game if you are struggling with a defender assist, and obviously you just got to try score the goals with them in the squad, and then you can go from there. Play 25 matches, you'll get done whilst you do it as well. And I almost forgot to mention the squad battles tip. Now you are given 4 games every squad battle set. You got 2 good teams and usually 2 of the lower tier teams. Now what you want to do is play the good team. You've got a 63 squad with 40 chem, so you'd want to play that on semi-pro / professional depending on the objective. objective you're doing after you play that, you'll just update your opponents by pressing square, and it'll give you a whole new set, and you just want to keep repeating that and playing the bad ones. Obviously, you're going to score a lot more goals, and it'll be a lot easier against 63 rated teams than it would be 185 rated teams. If you guys did enjoy, any questions, let me know down below. So, your boy Davis, until next time, peace out.